Top of it, top of it. Can y'all hear me? Top of it, top of it. It's your boy Coach One Stack, man. We here. We tapped in. We tapped in. It's 2 o'clock on the dot. It's 1 o'clock. I mean. What's up? How you feeling today? Okay. Well, we got 7 people up here. Everybody, how you doing today, man? Y'all snuck up in the room while I was on one of my phones. Man, smash that like button if you're in here. We got 8 people. Man up. What's up, King? What's cracking? What's good? I'm glad to see y'all in here. Aaron, what's popping? What's popping, Aaron? Where you from? Everybody let me know where you from. We're gonna give everybody a few minutes and then we're gonna go in today, man. We're gonna talk about them vices today. Florida, for sure, for sure. How's everybody Saturday, man? It's hot out here in Vegas. Man up. Hey, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate making it too. And the cold part is, on Facebook, 95% of my followers are women. Over here, it's men. So I'm bringing everybody together. You know, this was obviously the better platform, and I could be myself, and I could, I don't get all. It ain't no time limit on what I say, so it's just YouTube is just a much better platform anyway. Value, what's happening? What you mean? What do I mean? What do you mean? You stupid. What's cracking? How's everybody doing? If it's 13 people in here, man, it should be 13 likes up in here. Stop being lazy. Y'all hit them buttons. I'm be talking about y'all and shit. Come on, man. And then y'all have to let me know as well, because today ain't question and answer time. Today we talking about we're gonna stay on topic. I like to stay on topic in my lives. The signature, I know it is gonna get real when you said, "Oh yeah, for sure." Everybody smash that like button. I do have a question for you guys because I'm new to YouTube. Um, can I play music in the background without them having all that copyright shit going on? That's why it's quiet. And so before I do it, I'd rather ask before I get flagged. Just came from Sandy Springs. Okay, okay. Hey, Aaron Moses, shoot, Sandy Springs. That's where they got that nudist camp out there, man. That nudist colony in Sandy Springs. Yeah, we said, you know what? I'm not gonna play. Thank you. See, I'm not even gonna play no music in my background. It's gonna be me in the background. Smash them like buttons, man. I'm not even gonna ask him for permission. I'm just gonna have somebody create my own music for me. That way I don't have them problems. You know, it's we're gonna give everybody 5 more minutes, and we gonna go in on topic. Oh, Sandy Springs, Atlanta. Okay, okay. See, it's a Sandy Springs out here in Nevada. You know, 'cause I live in Las Vegas. I live in Henderson, actually. So it's like just a suburb to Vegas. It's right before you on your way going to California. But before you get to the state line, they got many little towns off in the cut, and one is called Sandy Springs. It's a nudist colony. Yeah. Hey man, hey, you might, want to go to the hot springs or something like that. Who knows? But today, man, we gonna have a nice little banger, man. I like YouTube because I know it's some people here that came from my Facebook, and hopefully I'm gonna get everybody over here from my Facebook, but it's less restrictions, you know. Come on, Sandy Springs, Georgia. Okay, amen, amen. See there, look at that. Tuning in from the six Bakersfield. Okay, now I know two people in Bakersfield. I got a friend, man. I be talking about her. I said, damn, you got to be the only black person in Bakersfield. And she was like, well, I work in the part where it's rough. That's like that's 4 hours from Vegas. I said her 13 months clear, no vices. Congratulations. Amen. And see, that's something to clap about. You know, people don't, honestly, guys, I didn't realize how deep that was until I joined this Christian men's ministry. I was like, wow, people struggling with that, because I'm the type of person, man. If I don't want to do something, I just don't do it. Like, I stopped eating beef like 8 months ago because it was making my stomach hurt. Not because I'm a health nut, but the way it made me feel when I eat it, I said, well, I don't want to feel like that no more, so I'm not gonna eat it. But I'm gonna give y'all some real game about that today. We're gonna start in like 3 months. When we get to the 10-minute mark, we're gonna go in. Justin, what's happening? What's up, nephew? What's popping? What's popping? Yeah. Make sure y'all share the live, man, so we get people up in here. And because this is for everybody, man. Y'all gonna get one of these like every day, at least 5 days a week. I'm gonna tell you how important my live was for me. I started a group where I would make myself available to just have some coffee with people, man, in public. And so I didn't go today because last week nobody came. And the thing is, I'm gonna always show up. That's what y'all can think. That's what you can know about me. I'm gonna always show up. When I say I'm gonna do something, I don't have to remind you 10 and 20, 30 times. If I said I'm gonna do it, it's gonna be done. And I'm gonna show up. So I'm showing up. I'd rather do this than show up over there. And so I got me a nap today. I've been up at 3, right? I got a nap. So I'm on my second morning. See, I had to tell y'all about that. That's a whole nother trick to the game of living. You know what I mean? We got 2 minutes left. Everybody tap in where you from so we all get to know each other in here. Then maybe in about maybe about a week or two, I can get some good moderators that's gonna be, in here constantly, and we could flow. Because this is just as much your group as it is mine too. It ain't about me. You dig? Yeah, I'm gonna do question and answer at the end. Always at the end. I just don't want I don't want bunch of people. Later on we doing super chats. You can question the hell out of me if you want to. I don't care. But I really want people to get the answer when they, somebody asks me a question. I really want to give you an answer. And I'm not in a rush. I don't have no time limit. I don't have no time limit. I'm never in a rush. I want to be able to give a real intelligent answer and and answer somebody's question. And when I get stumbled upon, you guys know that if somebody stumbled upon you, it's hard to get your train of thought back going. See, I haven't got a notepad of paper of things I want to cover. 3 weeks off the 420, and I'm feeling great. The clairvoyance is real. Don't go back, baby. Don't go back. Don't go back. Don't go back. Please. You don't have to. Don't go back. All right, guys. Well, look, hey man, we gonna get it jumped off, man. I'm Coach One Stack, man. In case y'all didn't know what one stack mean, one STAC. That means that there's only one standing ahead of Christ, and that's God. That's why you always see me throw a one in the air. There's only one standing ahead of that's God. That's my thing. And I do have that trademark, by the way, in case any of y'all want to try to steal my shit. But that's what one stack mean, right? And I'm the coach because I'm obviously coaching. Peace and blessings. Oh, you better believe that. Another day to be better. So that's who I am. That's what I come on here to do, man. I come here to be, I created at my best, the at sign, my best, building esteem of self through thinking. I created that 13 years ago when my mother passed away. I wanted to do something motivational. I was in a very dark place. And I said, you know what? I just want to just do something motivational. So I made it and I didn't know what to do with it because I didn't want to make any clothes. I didn't want to have a clothing line. I just wanted to spread some type of positive message. But I had to live a little bit longer, And so as I kept living, it came to me on what I should be doing. And now I'm living in that purpose, man. That's my purpose is to help people, is to change the world, is to use experience that I've been through to give it to you so you don't have to bump your head, to give experiences to the entire world because it's a lot about me. I got a real cool backstory, man. I got a real cool backstory. But yeah, guys, let's talk about it, man. We're gonna talk about them vices, man. These vices and devices. These vices and devices, man. These vices and devices. Devices are the things, man, that you can't do without. You just have to have them. And don't nobody know nothing about vices. Trust me, more than me being born and raised out here in Las Vegas. So I'm going to tell y'all what I was doing when I was 13, 14 years old, while some of y'all was playing hide and go seek, hide and go get it, or whatever. When I was 13, 14 years old, I was already drinking. I had my first 40 ounce, some old English when I was 13 years old in the ninth grade at lunchtime. Okay. I was already going to strip clubs by the time I was 14. I was going to regular clubs. I was already gambling. I was already sitting in bars because in Vegas, there's nothing to do out here for a kid. There's nothing to do but go to Circus and you might walk around a little midway for a minute, get some phone numbers. We had a couple skating rinks, but that's it. Vegas is not a town for kids. So even right now, if you are a weak-minded individual, you don't need to come to Vegas because this place will chew you up and spit you out. It will chew you up and spit you out if you are weak for them vices, man. And so it's a lot of vices in the world. And we're gonna start off with the biggest vice, guys. Now, I didn't know this until I honestly didn't know this. I'm a pretty sharp dude, y'all, but I did not know that people were addicted to porn. Like, I did not know that was an addiction, guys. Like, if you guys knew that was addiction, throw a 7 up in the air. Because I literally, I heard about it some years ago, but it really got thrown in my face to where I'm meeting people and they're like, yeah, man, I'm addicted to porn. I just can't stop. Like recently, but if that's something y'all knew, throw y'all 7s up in the air, which is my favorite number. And also God's favorite number is the number of completion. And we're going to talk about that. 7. It's one of the worst addictions ever. Jay Sport. Oh yeah, 75% of men are like 80% of women are addicted to it. Aaron Moses, 1-7 for sure. All right, I got 20 people in here, man. Hit that like button, y'all. If you ain't hit that like button, tap the screen, hit that like button. So guys, let's really break down why people are addicted to this porn. And I told a young man yesterday, in my age, you had videos, VHS tapes, you had all this kind of stuff. Now you got these things right here. Everybody got these right here. Everybody got these. Everybody got smartphones. So it's like it's a wonder why more people ain't addicted to porn because you guys give your kids these phones right here. You give your kids these phones, and they're only but naturally. Cold thing is that Instagram is considered porn too. I did not know that. See, that's game. And that's a good point, something I'm gonna get into. You know, we get, like I said, like I was saying, we give our kids access to this porn each and every day. You know, so I'm gonna ask you guys a question. When I tried getting off the nicotine last month, I woke up one day and I felt like I was possessed. I went to the store to pick up some Zion. I realized until it happened. See, so, I'm gonna ask you guys a question and answer in the comments. And I want y'all to think about this. Don't just throw something out there when I ask y'all this shit, okay? Because I'm going somewhere with it. At what age do you think? What age do you think a person should be to watch porn? Throw that number in the comments. What age do you think somebody should be to watch porn? $18. Come on. I got 16 people up in here. So I have 16 answers. 16. Value, I like your age. I think me and you vibing. Nah, Jennifer. We're looking for the age. We got to listen to the question. Stay on topic here. We not ask for opinions. I'm asked for ages right now. But value, I think we vibing on the same thing. At what age do you feel that a person should be able to watch porn? 18. Okay, 18. Keep going. That's 3. I got 17 people in here. I should have 17 answers. Because I need some class participation up in here. I don't need none of y'all being scared in the background, scared to answer and stuff. At what age? Okay. That's your opinion. Next, 21. Let me get 2 more, and I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna tell y'all what I think, and I'm gonna give you my philosophy, and then you guys can, kind of chime on in. Let me get 1 more. J Sport. The question is, we have a lot of people that are addicted to porn, adults and kids. At what age do you feel? At what age do you feel somebody has to be in order to watch porn? Anthony porn is a vice. No, he's minimized just for a doctor say masturbation. You think about that? Porn might not. Oh no, it's gonna affect you. I'll tell you how it went first. But yeah, it definitely does. 21. Okay, guys, okay, now I got a bunch of different ages in here that people say that kids, that you should be able to watch porn. Now, in my mind, I say that you should be 18. But here's the devil's advocate part to that. Now I'm not gonna say who it was because I don't want them to watch this video. I had somebody that I know. Let's just say I had somebody that I know, and their son was watching porn. Okay, and I just got done talking to them. I was talking to them, and it does. I was talking to them, this story is totally backwards. But just listen. I knew somebody that has a son, and I called this person. They was out of breath on the phone. I was like, "Well, what's wrong?" They was like, "Man, I just got done putting that belt on my son." Okay, son is 12 years old at the time, and I was like, "For what?" I was like, "For what?" Because they said because I looked in his phone, he was watching porn. And I told him don't be doing that. And you're not gonna be doing that because I'm grown and I'm the parent. And I said, well, hold up, wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute. I said, so this is the second time that you caught your son doing that, right? Well, yeah. I said, but I asked him this. I said, so tell me what age did you think that a kid should be watching porn? And he told me 18. So I asked him this. I said, well, let me ask you this. why would you give him a smartphone? Why would you give your kid a smartphone where you can readily access this stuff 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? Why would you have your kid? Why would you give your kid a tablet where they can access this stuff whenever they want to? Why would you give your kid a smart TV when they can access it whenever they want to? Now, this was my question to him. I said, because my daughter's 27 years old. I got a grown up. So I asked him, I said, well, why would you give your kid the device to have this? I said, here's the thing. If your son is looking at porn, I said, he's now intrigued by it. He's already seen it. And by putting a belt on him, that ain't gonna do nothing but push him away from you, because obviously he has gotten curious about something. And when your kids start to get curious about something, guys, that's when it's time to sit down and have a talk with your kid. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not knocking nobody's parenting up in here. I'm just telling you that's my theory, because I have been watching porn since I was 6 years old. And I'm gonna give you a personal story about me, and then I want y'all to go on with with your theories in the comments. So I saw my first mature magazine when I was like 5 years old. Okay, now the first porn movie that I ever saw, I remember being 6 years old. I'm 47, God. I remember when cable came out. I don't know how old people is in here, but I remember when cable came out. Okay, so when you used to get cable, you would have every channel for the first month for free. So the Playboy channel came on. What's up with it? Getting upset, watching all these businesses up, and I don't have a piece. Hell yeah, it should make you mad. You should be upset. You should be upset. So I asked my parents that night. I'm like, look, I said, I want to sleep in the den where we had our cable box at. Cause why? The Playboy channel came on at 5 o'clock. Man, I was itching to watch the Playboy channel. Now, I ain't never watched the Playboy channel, right? So now y'all know the Playboy channel don't show anything. It's soft porn, right? But I remember being 6 years old. I'm watching that. I mean, and Mr. Man like this. He like this. I sleep on my stomach, y'all. Man, it hurt. I don't know what to do with it. Don't know what it's called at this point. I don't know nothing. All I know is hurt. Now, maybe about a year or two after that, we got satellite, right? We got satellite. And so we got two other XXX channels on our satellite dish. That's when I learned that you can be inserted inside of a woman, and that you should. And that when you're inserted inside of a woman, there comes a time of an eruption, and there is a semen fluid exchange, and that just blew my mind. And that was the first time I saw it, right? Something hardcore. And it made me want to watch it. When I was young, I had a collection in my room. I'm talking like, guys, I lost my virginity when I was 12 years old. I lost my virginity when I was 12. I started high school. Let me see. 13, yeah, I was 13 when I was in the ninth grade. Okay. I was already active. By the time I was 13, I had a collection. My mother let me have a collection because my mother said, and my parents were together. My mother said, I want you to have in your room whatever makes you comfortable to watch, so you're not doing it in anybody else's house. So you're not jumping out of nobody's windows. So that's just my story with the porn, God. But personally, I don't watch it. I don't watch it anymore. Have I? Yes, but no, I don't. So how do y'all feel about that? Tell me how you guys feel about that in the comments. That was the thing that changed things for me too. I found Hustlers, and it showed. Yes, found you know what, Anthony? The first one that I found. What's up, 24K? What's popping? The first one I found, it was a Penthouse magazine. The first one I found, Anthony, was a Penthouse magazine, bro. And you couldn't see nothing. Oh, and then I had to tell y'all about the time, man, I got caught. I was dialing the free. It said in the back of the book, a free 1-900 number. It said it was free. This was happening when you were a latchkey kid, right? I was in the fifth grade. I was in the fifth grade. I'm a latchkey kid, and it says free. So I'm calling the little hotline, right? The sex hotline. But when the phone bill came, it was like $50. And of course, they knew it was me because the time of the day that it was being called, it was me. Yeah, the 1-900s. Yeah, man, I'm 47, bro. It said free 1-900s. And I'm calling, and I never forget. It was like, welcome to American Triple Ecstasy. You have reached the such and such and such and such. And yeah. No, I don't. No, I don't know any UFC fighters. And we talking about a porn addiction in here. We're gonna stay on topic today, guys. I need to stay on topic and stay focused. So from the rest of you guys that had already answered, how do y'all feel about that? And because you guys had different ages, tell me why you guys feel those ages. Because I like to know. That's how we grow. Oh no, you good, you good, big dog. You good. We're gonna have question and answer at the end of the day, O Block. We're gonna have question and answer at the end of the day, O Block, for sure, for sure. I just want to stay on topic with the people that's in here, so we can, start moving. I'm always gonna do question and answer, and because it's anything you ask me, I'm gonna answer you. But I want the other people to get a chance to answer too. And I hope y'all having a good day, man. At what age should people have sex at before they first seen something graphic? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Because the thing is, bro, with me, are you leaving 24K? All right, big dog. I quit watching it too. But thanks for popping in at 24K. Um, this is we talking about in 24K, we talking about vices, like the vices that we shouldn't have, that we trying to get rid of. 24K marriage, I feel you on that. When I was growing up too, barely had one. When I was growing up too, you barely had one for movie scenes. Okay, you was born in '94. Now, see, that's. Oh, okay, 24K. Thank you. Now, James, you are along the line. My daughter was born in '96. See, you guys come from a different era. See, the era that I come from. See, you don't know nothing about when 11 o'clock comes. It's like 10:30, 11 o'clock. TV going completely off. This is before cable. Wasn't no cable. That they would play the national anthem, and you would see snow on the TV till like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. Or it would be the TV would go boop, and you hear this little boop, this little noise, and it would be a bunch of colors across the screen till like 5 in the morning. Oh, thank you, 24K. I appreciate that. I mess with you too. I mess with everybody that mess with me. So yeah, so guys, James the Rod 30. Now with your generation, they start if now when I was growing up, you had to watch something like anybody here remember the Benny Hill show? The Benny Hill show. That was the worst thing that they would show on TV for us. Like the stuff they show on TV now, that's straight up porn. Like they didn't show that stuff on TV, man. Like they didn't even talk about stuff like that on TV. But what I'm saying is y'all generation got so much access to it. And when you have easy access at something, coach, I'm about to crush the leg workout. By the way, you still ain't dropped the other two mom and daughter. I didn't get a chance to. I'm gonna drop them. Trust me, I'm gonna drop them. You can bet that. You can bet that. You can bet I'm gonna drop them videos, bro. You can bet that. Uh, right on Netflix. No, it is. But see that. But see, guys, I want y'all to think on a deeper level. When you have access to something, when you have that immediate access, because like I said, I'm in Las Vegas, man. Anything, I don't know where y'all at, but anything, I can do anything I want to 24 hours a day. Anything. I can go get anything, I can obtain anything. Anything that I want is at the tip of my fingertips 24 hours a day. And that you have to be strong to control those vices. Can you dig? The next big vice, guys, the next big, yeah, it's definitely low vibration. That's why I don't watch it. I stay watching motivational video. But the next one is this OnlyFans. The next one is this OnlyFans that these women got y'all subscribing to. You know, I got a friend, man. Her husband had It was almost a $800 OnlyFans bill a month. That's how much she's spending on OnlyFans. You know, the OnlyFans, the dating sites, the social media. That's what we all got in there with the porn, man. It's not only draining your pocket. That's why the vice is not so good, man. It's not only draining your pocket, it's messing with your relationship. As a man, it's messing with your manhood because you desensitizing yourself to everything you have going on. Now, once you cross certain thresholds as a man, now I'm not a woman, but when you cross certain thresholds as a man, now it kind of take those certain thresholds for you to get back to that point. You understand what I'm saying? Like you watching this and like that don't do it for you. So you got to keep going up, 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 and you might find yourself in a predicament to where you watching some. I know people who have got caught watching some child pornography. You know what I'm saying? They went down a rabbit hole. Okay, James the Rod after 30, I could accept it too. You know, and just and like I told you, uh, James, I would, and I don't even have a Twitter old block, but I know what you're talking about. Um, like I said, I lost my virginity when I was 12. Now, what you're saying, I think that's how my parents was feeling. Like, well, I know he in his room doing whatever. It ain't that I like it, but I'm not finna make him stop doing it because at least he's being responsible about it. Yeah, man, the rabbit hole never ends, guys. So um you don't want to man, you guys don't even want to get to the point to where you need somebody stepping in and locking up your devices. And then I hear they every corner they got an adult bookstore. And man, it just leads to just super bad thing, man, with the porn, man. So y'all, man, we wrap that up. We already know you guys shouldn't be on that. I ain't saying, hey man, if you want to watch it with your girl, hey, I think that's totally cool. Make some with your girl, emulate. Hey, instead of watching it, go make you some with your girl. But you guys got to peep this out. A lot of people that are watching these things, they not capable of getting a woman or doing the things that they see on those films. They would love to be with two or three beautiful women and have it their way, but they not built like that. But if you become the best version of yourself and have more confidence about yourself, you can go have your twosome, your threesome, your foursome, and you can have all that. And once you have that, you'll find that okay, it ain't no big deal. Okay, that's just something you did. It's just something to check off the box. You feel me? But yeah, we're gonna talk about that next thing that's really, really plaguing, especially the young people right now, are these drugs. These drugs are supervised. The drugs, the drugs, and did I say the drugs? Could be the drugs. Right on. Hey, knock them legs out. Much respect for you for hitting them legs because everybody don't hit legs every week. They be cheating. And your legs is the most important part of your body. But man, we're gonna get on those drugs. Guys, these people are on these drugs. And what's so cold about it, with the younger generation, it is popular to be on drugs. It is popular for them to be on fentanyl. Let me give y'all a prediction. I'm gonna give you guys a prediction up in here. Kodak Black, Kodak Black, he will end up deleting himself from a fentanyl overdose. And you remember I said that. Kodak Black will end up leaving this planet due to a fentanyl overdose. And I'm gonna tell y'all how cold the game is, man, with these illegal substances and fentanyl. See, fentanyl just ain't pop up on the scene, man. You know, kids age 10 and younger, area smoke 420. The game is cold. No type of morals. But see, it's the parent. You got to start at home with the parents. All right, Mirky, you got to start at home with the parents. You wouldn't be, you wouldn't. When I did smoke 420, I wasn't doing it with my daughter. She couldn't do it with me, and she don't do that. But you know, a lot of these parents are putting it in their kids' hands. But even not the 420, man, God, fentanyl. And if you ain't got to believe me, do your own research on what I tell you. Fentanyl was made by these laboratories. Okay. It got popular in Mexico because medication is so high. Medication is so high. And for those of y'all who live in Cali and y'all on the West Coast, man, and y'all can walk right across the border to Tijuana, you know how everybody popping them 30 milligram Roxys and Percocets. Well, you can go right across the border, right? And those little blue Roxy, they running like $30, $45 a piece. You can go right across the border in Mexico and get the fentanyl lace ones for like $5 each, as many as you want. So they using the fentanyl to cut through Adderall, um, the sniff, the soft, the hard, um, the clear stuff that look like ice. I'm trying to watch what words I say. The and the pills, definitely the pills, the ecstasy, they using it to cut that stuff, man, to stretch it out. And so nowadays, if you are a drug addict, you don't know what you're getting in the. Let me see this. Jay Sport, a close friend of mine, developed a severe drug addiction. He became a kleptomaniac and a psychotic lunatic. He even stole my phone in order to sell just to purchase more drugs. Yeah, man. It make you lose your self-respect and take you to a whole nother level that you don't want to be at, to where you you're just not who you are, bro. Those are demons. Fitness crazy on the reason I stopped smoking because you began to get laced with fent. See, and now I Mirky, that now when I would, blow the 420, it's only one person I would get it from because I knew that what I got was because nowadays they lacing everything. And so you got people, I want y'all to understand, we are the people that are alert to this type of stuff. But you have like the older crowd and people who ain't been in the game that don't understand. They be like, well, if it got fentanyl in it, well, and it's taking people alive, why do people keep buying it? Well, that's easy. And if you ever been a street person, you'll understand this. When you got something strong like that, and it might take somebody's up out of here, people want it more because they know it's strong. So they figure they will take just a little less. Thank you, Ether man. I appreciate that. You know, they figure they could take their little pill, right? Even if somebody have overdosed on it, they figure they could take theirs and they say, you know what, I'm just gonna take less and now I could have more. But in reality, that stuff ain't regulated. Um, we got Anthony. The last gal I met and hung out with like 3 years ago using coke and honey for this and that. My ex who was using. Oh, Anthony, we're gonna stop the program. We're gonna press pause. We're gonna press pause. Anthony's talking about Special K. And if any of y'all don't know, man, Special K is a horse tranquilizer. And for hey Anthony, just so you know, they got something new out. I don't know the name of it, but it is an elephant tranquilizer that they're using for the same purposes. So, guys, let me break down what Special K is, and I'm going to tell you how it's used, and I'm going to tell you why it is so important with the Diddy case going on right now. That's one of the substances that was being used on people. Special K, right? Special K is a horse tranquilizer. Special K numbs your body to the point to where say you were on Special K and you were taking a bubble bath. Yeah, horse tranquilizer. You would say you were taking a bubble bath, right? You're taking a bubble bath, and you're on now. Your body can start slipping into the water, and you drowning in the water. You start slipping. You would be totally alert that you were drowning, but your body you wouldn't be able to stop yourself. So you would be slipping into the water, knowing that you're doing this and wouldn't be able to help yourself and be totally alert, but and you wouldn't feel nothing. Okay. So now how Special K and the Diddy with all this Diddy stuff going on, well, you already know the type of activity that they're doing at the Diddy freak off parties, right? They giving these guys Special K because that's also used in the rainbow community. And guys, I have nothing against anybody that is in the gay or lesbian community, transgender. I rock with everybody, okay? But in the lesbian in the homosexual community, that Special K is used and it's used. Diddy was using it. So when these guys that they were, drugging, as these guys were taking their turns and running through them, they not feeling nothing at the time. See, they're alert, but they not feeling nothing. So you get Justin Bieber, Usher, all these guys who ain't never had nothing inserted inside of them. Now these dudes, they get this special K, it numbs you up. It numbs you up. So with the Diddy thing, here's what they had. They had the sniff, right? They had Viagra, they had ecstasy, they had special K. Well, anybody that been in the streets know, right? Yeah, basically dead and alive. Anybody in the streets know the sniff. Well, that numbs your body, but it also causes you as a man not to be able to stand up. You get what I'm saying? The ecstasy make you feel things, makes you active, right? The Viagra make you stand up. The special K makes it so you can't feel anything. Okay? That's what it does. So that's why all this stuff was so prevalent at P. Diddy's freak off parties, because once they gave them that special K, they not feeling nothing now they're alert. They're not feeling nothing inside of them. Okay. Now that fentanyl, I'm gonna tell you, I had a heart attack 2 years ago from stress. Okay. They went through my wrist right here. They went through my wrist. They went through my wrist into my heart to see if I had blockage to put a stent in my heart. They gave me fentanyl. They gave me fentanyl for that. And I'm telling you, you're awake. You're awake when you get this done. You are awake, but you're not awake. Like I was totally awake, eyes wide open, can't feel nothing. But I thought I saw my daughter in the operating room. I'm sitting here talking to my daughter. That's how that stuff made me feel. And she wasn't even there. I'm talking to my daughter. My daughter's name is Deja. I'm like, Deja, what you doing here? And I'm like, and she was gone. That fentanyl is strong, guys. It's strong. But yeah, man, that's the drug. And then we gonna get on the alcohol, guys. We're gonna get on that alcohol. The alcohol goes without saying, man. I shouldn't even have to stay on alcohol too long, because I got a whole list of things I'm checking off that I want to talk about. Because see, guys, that's the thing about me. I'm always gonna spank your ass a little bit, then I'm gonna pick you up and wipe you off with a little baby powder and make you feel good. So meaning I got some vices here, some bad vices that will kind of ruin your life, but I also got some good vices that you should get addicted to. Because when we have time, we don't have nothing but time to get addicted to stuff. You dig what I'm saying? But the alcohol, fellas, do you guys like the smell of alcohol on a woman's breath? This for ladies and gentlemen. When you are approaching a man or a woman, do you guys like somebody that reeks of alcohol on their breath? Answer in the comments, guys. Let me know. And carfentanil. See, now I know. How you guys feel about somebody that reeks of alcohol? Oh, I can't stand the smell of it. I can't. I can't. No way. The smell is grody. No. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Hey, Jay Spore. Salute to you, man. Hey, man, I want y'all to give Jay Spore some. I want y'all to show Jay Spore some love in the chat, man. 4 weeks without alcohol. Amen, bro. For real. Amen. 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 And you keep pushing, because I know it's a struggle, bro. It's one day at a time. It's one day at a time. So yeah, that's right. Keep going strong, man. Keep it up. You need that Benz. Come get it, man. Come get it. It ain't nothing but a car. You know that thing, man. It's double. Look, it's double chocolate on the inside, sitting on the 21s. See, you could tell, man. See them 22s. 22s are too. It messes up the ride on the Benz. 21s is what comes on the Benz. You get back there, man. Recline the seats. All my seats recline. I kick my feet up in there. Sometimes I go in there and take a nap. But I got the Beamer 650 coupe too. I ride around in my underbucket. Come get it, man. You can have it. I don't drive it. One day at a time. 95 days clean. Hey, Aaron Moses. Hey, man, let's give Aaron Moses some love for 95 days clean. For real. Like, that means a lot to me, guys. I lost my mom from smoking. So vices, man, is a big thing to me. I lost two of the very most important women in my life from smoking, my mother and my grandmother. Thank you. Thank you. See, I'm not a YouTube. Hey, James, see, I tell you, man, I'm not a YouTube personality. I really have shit. You know, I'm not rich. I ain't rich. But yeah, hey, when I blow and I got 1 million followers, you can be like, nah, man, Coach Mustang, he had that shit before when he got started, man. He had all that when he got started. Right, Aaron? Yeah, man. For real. So see, I always like to give y'all stories. And so since bro, all the time, man, look, we congratulate stuff like that. Over here, man, it's about being the best version of yourself. We don't talk about each other in the comments. I'm not here to judge anybody. I want everybody, man, this is your chat. I want you to feel free to be able to talk about whatever you need to talk about because it's gonna be a time, the chat's gonna be private. You guys, you already know that time is coming. You know that time will be here where shit will be private and it would only be for a certain few. And I don't talk about what goes on in my chat outside of my chat. To me, it's private, man. It's like family time, you know, like for real. I'm gonna tell y'all a story, man. Me personally, I would not mess with a woman who has been drinking because I'm gonna tell y'all something that I almost did when I was 15 years old. I almost made one of the biggest mistakes. See, I tell y'all all this stuff because I either did it or almost did it. I've been around it. I got personal experience with it. But I almost made a mistake, man. I almost made a huge mistake, and it did from somebody being drunk. And a lot of y'all probably know what that is already. So I'm gonna break it down. Me and my boy, we had a dish party, and we used to like to drink Wild Irish Rose. It was this little cheap wine that came in a bottle this big. Wild Irish Rose. Okay. So we used to drink, and we're at a dish party. So we also like to see other people, drink and get messed up and throw up. And so I remember, and we used to instigate a lot. And I remember my man, rest in peace, man. If y'all heard my story about me and the mama and the daughter, if y'all seen my video about that, I made a video about me and the mom and the daughter. I told y'all, man, when I got done with mama, my homeboy came in the room and he was back there with mama getting his issue. And he was like, man, watch out, eat, watch out. And some yogurt shot and hit me right here on my chest. Disrespect my person, say your breath smells bad. I see the stench and color. Nasty. So yeah, so me and my partner, man, from that video, man, bro, you're gonna get all the support you need up in here, J Sport. I promise you. So me and my man, we didn't already drunk a whole bottle of Wild Irish Rose, but we got one more bottle. So here I am. I look at this girl that's at the party. It's like 10 of us at this dish party. And when I'm being funny, I said, hey man, yeah, the yogurt hit me. He was like, watch out. I said, what you mean, watch out? He's like, watch out. Like, what you mean, watch out? He's like, bro, watch out. And that shit. Granddad and my dad's and mother's side were both my alcoholic smoker. I saw she died of cancer. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Mirky, for real. That's how I lost my mother, bro. She had what was called pulmonary hypertension. Her lungs start functioning at a lower rate, and my grandmother died from lung cancer. That's why I will not even date a woman who smoked. But let me tell y'all back to this story. So me and my boy, so now I'm instigating, and I tell him, I said, "Hey, bro, I bet you $20 that she could drink this whole bottle in 30 minutes." We just wanted to see him get drunk. And he was like, "Man, she can't do it." I said, "Man, I bet you $20. I said, "You could drink this whole bottle in 20 minutes, can't you?" And she was like, "Yeah." I said, "See, and I ain't even have $20. It's just what we was doing." So now she didn't drink that whole bottle in like 30 minutes, right? So let me be careful with this story now. So this is when, and this is where it pays to have very good friends around you that actually give a F about you. So we find ourselves after she drank that in the bathroom with her, me, her, and my homeboy. Right? It's all good, bro. It's life. We born to go. So me and my boy, we find ourselves in the bathroom with this girl, right? And the lights off. She coming about her stuff. Now you already know where I'm going with this, what we about to do to her, right? Another homeboy whose house it was, he busted in the bathroom. He's like, "Hold up, bro, that ain't right, man, because she's drunk. No, don't do that, man. That's not cool because she's drunk." And I had to press pause. Yeah, bro, that would have been great. And I never, bro, that was one of the biggest mistakes that I almost ever made. Man, I never wanted to get something from somebody when they was drunk and they not remember it, or take advantage of somebody. And that right there is the reason why I will not mess with nobody who is drunk. I won't do it. I won't deal. If you smoke cigarettes, it's a deal breaker. Me and you ain't even got nothing to talk about. If you are like a drunk, me and you ain't got nothing to talk about. I'm not being judgmental, but we don't have nothing to talk about, bro. Nothing. We have nothing to talk about. Can you dig it? Man, if y'all like this live, man, throw my sevens up in the air. So I know I'm moving and grooving the right way. Sevens. So we got a couple more vices, man, that I would like to cover with you guys. Sevens, sevens, sevens. Heavy, what's up, Heavy? I ain't even see you up in here, Heavy. Hope you having a blessed day. Aaron, one of the homies deleted himself because he did that to a girl. He got see now, Aaron. Now we didn't even realize that that's what we was 15 years old, bro. We didn't realize that that's what it was. You understand what I'm saying? We just knew that we was just finna get an issue, but it took one of the other homies to say, "Hey, man, that ain't cool." And so, and then of course we stopped, but she's the one that took us up in there. So we thinking it's cool, but that ain't cool, and that's why I like to tell that story. Now I'll never make a video about that, not because I don't want nobody to know, but I'm just not gonna make a video about it so somebody can misinterpret it because uh, it's gonna come back one day. They're gonna be talking bad about your boy, Coach One Stack. They're gonna be trying to dog me out. That's how the devil works. So I'm not gonna give them no ammunition. And so, James, though, I nearly lost my virginity when I was drinking with the girl. But I stopped because I want to be that guy. Hey, I respect that, Anthony. Hey, Heavy, peace to you too, nephew. You be blessed. Are you out of here? All right, guys. Here's a huge one. Here's a huge vice, man. Here's a big vice. The gambling, y'all. The gambling. Oh, the gambling. The gambling, the gambling. Oh, the gambling. The Mickey Fliggity gambling. Oh, okay, Heavy. Yeah. The gambling, y'all. And y'all got to check because I'm trying to stop cussing. Just so you know, that's a personal journey with mine. I'm I'm trying to stop cursing. I'm going to stop cursing because I'm going to speak in front of hundreds of thousands of people and I can't be dropping F bombs everywhere. and my vocabulary is way too slick to be using cuss words every other word. So I'm stopping cussing. So, pardon me sometimes when I slow it up a little bit to get my words together. But the gambling, guys, the gambling. Who the gambling? The gambling is something else. Man, Vegas, guys. I know people right now. I could pick this phone up. I could pick this phone up. I could pick this phone up, right? And I could say, hey, I need to talk to you right now. They won't pick the phone up because they gambling. They won't pick the phone up because they sitting up in 7-Eleven playing slot machines, and you hear the door going ding 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 ding. The gambling, guys, and the Buddha bankrupt. You got a hell of a name being Buddha bankrupt. You love gambling. You gonna be bankrupt, bro. You gonna be bankrupt. You gonna definitely be bankrupt. Let me tell you something. Like I said, I am born and raised in Vegas, the gambling capital, and you never really win. You don't win because people who gamble, man, y'all talk about the winnings. You never talk about how much you truly lose. You see, there you go, Buddha. Look, see, at least you kept it real. They never talk about their losses, always the wins. So the worst thing that they can do, the worst thing they can do is win. And the casinos guys, they don't have these big casinos out here because of winners. They made off losers. See? The gambling, guys. Too much access. Too much access. Let me tell y'all some real game, man. When you go into a casino, and for those of y'all who ever been to a casino, you will never find. Watch this. Let me see how much y'all paying attention. Let me see how much you guys are paying attention. In the comments, how do I wake up 3 a.m. and continue to grind? Hey, you see me doing it, man. You see I do it every day. It ain't hard. You can do it too. Now from the comments, right? You just explain, man. I don't know what that is, brother. I don't know. I don't know what that is. But and you made me forget my question. What was I finna ask? I got me off track. Well, I was finna ask y'all about gambling. Oh, in the comments, can anybody tell me the one thing that you will never see in a casino? The one thing. Hey, while we did our consultation was man, cool dude. I've done several consultations. I was doing consultations before I came on YouTube. A clock. You damn straight. You will never see a clock. You ain't never seen a clock. No, it's a clock. You ain't never gonna see a clock in a casino. Nah, you never gonna see a clock. And you don't need to go. And so let me tell you deeper than this. At the MGM, out here, the MGM. The MGM has an oxygen tank it has a big old oxygen tank strapped to the back of the MGM. Oxygen keeps you awake. They have oxygen tanks that keep you up and alert when you gambling. And they don't have no clocks. See, that's why, guys, you can pretty much come to Vegas for free. You just need a ticket. Because once you get here, you're gonna eat for free. You're gonna drink for free. In most cases, you're gonna gamble for free. Because they're gonna give you free money play. Yeah, they pump oxygen into a lot of these casinos, bro. And you guys know those little cheap. You guys know those little cheap gifts they give you, man. When you got I don't know, this is my PayPal card, but you guys see people who got their little winners card. They what is called their rewards card for gambling. They always got their rewards cards for gambling. Man, these people be getting the most crappiest gifts too. They be getting toasters, teddy bears, t-shirts. Man, I'd have been in people's house. Their whole house was furnished off these little free gifts they get from their little rewards card. I refuse, bro. I'm gonna go buy some clothes with my money and have something I can look at. And yes, yes, they really do that. They really do that. They really do that. Yes, they do. Met a serving engineer who won 30K euros, you know, and then he blew it all single dinner. But yeah, yeah, that's the thing. See, I Murky, that's what they want you to do, bro. That's the game. See, you come in and say you hit it for 50,000, right? The first thing they're gonna do, they're gonna comp you a suite. They're gonna give you a suite. Hey, we want you to have this suite. Matter of fact, they're gonna give you a suite for 2 days. Why they gonna give you the suite for 2 days? They're gonna give you all the food you want, all the alcohol, might even send a girl to your room because you're gonna go back down there and lose that money and then some. And all it did was cost them for you to stay in their room and give you some food. It's all a hustle at the end of the day. You have a friend lost 100. Man, I know people who have lost their child's whole tuition for gambling. I know people who have deleted themselves because they lost everything from gambling. I have been in the casino at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, man, going to go eat breakfast, and I have seen parents from my daughter's basketball team in here gambling, losing it all. Losing it all. You have some people. You got some people who got it. We call it having that bug. They got that bug so bad that, right. Let's say their rent is due. Right, and they got $800, but their rent is 1,000. Now I would just go give them the $800 and worry about 200 later. Their mindset is, I'm gonna go gamble and I'm gonna make the money to pay my rent. You got people that think like that who actually do that. Vices and devices, man, they're not good for you, man. They are not good for you at all. You dig? They provide everything so you get hooked. Dope fiend, it's all dope fiend tendency. So guys, check this out. That's the end of my list for the negative vices. Do anybody got any questions? Anything they want to talk about the negative vices? Because we're gonna get into some positive vices that you should have. Because I don't like to just leave on a negative note with anything. When I talk about things, I want to talk about something that might be affecting the world, and then how we can boss up and change that and be the best version of ourselves. Something positive. So we got any questions and answers from anything that's going on right now with the negative vices? Anything somebody want to talk about or throw up in the air? And I hope y'all sharing this live. Make sure y'all share it. Go ahead. All right, Mirka, you got the floor. What's up? You got the floor. How do you prevent your future kids? That's right, 24K. You already know I got that on the list, bro. How do you prevent your future kids from what, like being on social media? Coach, that leg workout was brutal. Had it on the other videos playing. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm glad you got through it. My favorite tattoo, Armor of God. You see that? Armor, Armor of God. That's my favorite tattoo. It's my favorite tat. This is my second favorite tat. It's my third eye. My third eye is my next favorite tat. Developing social media addiction, seeing so many people do it. Well, Mirky, let me be honest with you. I'm a different type of parent, bro, and I covered this earlier. If I had kids, If I wanted to get them on social media, first of all, thank you, Anthony. And I'm just being honest, my kids wouldn't have a smartphone. They wouldn't have a smartphone. My kids would not have a smartphone. I believe in old school stuff. If they needed a phone, they would have a regular flip phone that you just pick up and dial. A kid, they don't need to access that. I definitely will be monitoring their computer time and have things blocked and blocked on their TV. So now what they do when they get out the house, you're not going to be able to control that, but you only can control your house. Now I would also tell you not to really harp on it. It's like try to put your thumb on them and be like, you're not ever going to be on social media because it's going to make them want to do it anyway. But you want to impart in them the wisdom of why it's important to get back to the old days of reading books, of having conversation. With one of my consultations yesterday, the person was having a problem with having conversation. They didn't know how to have conversation. They wanted to step their conversation up when it came to a woman. So you might want to teach them the finer things of how to do things the old way, like having conversation. But it's easy. You control the house. So they can't get a smartphone unless you give it to them. They can't have a iPad and go on these sites unless you give it to them. It should be password protected. They can't get on a smart TV unless you allow it, and it should be password protected. That's how you control it in your own house. Now, outside of the house, that's when you have to trust your parenting just to go into play, because it's a lot of weirdos on this social media, bro. It's a lot of weirdos on this social media that's doing some weird things. And I need about 3 more hours in my day. I'm gonna sleep 6. You don't need 3 hours. You don't need 3 hours of sleep. I honestly, look, y'all see me do it every day. I don't know how much sleep I get because I don't know what time I go to sleep, because I don't look at the clock before I go to sleep. I just get up at 3 o'clock. I set my alarm for 3 a.m. and I get up. So I don't know if I went to sleep at 8:30 last night. I don't know if I went to sleep at 11:30 last night. All I know is that I went to sleep and I woke up at 3. It's a mental thing. When I get up in the middle of the night, I don't go to the restroom. The only clocks I have in my house are my 3 phones and my stove over there. That's it. I don't have any clocks in my house because I don't need to know what time it is. Time is something that man put out into play. And you'll find that if you get 8 hours of sleep, you'll find that you're more tired anyway. You don't need all that. That's what somebody led y'all to believe. Y'all see me leave videos every morning at 3 o'clock. I couldn't tell you the last time I slept 6 or 8 hours. But what you do during the day, you get a nap. Take a nap. Then you get to start your day earlier. But that's how you create more time for yourself, is by getting up early. 24K, conversation do rule the nation, bro. I just told y'all how many hours I get. I don't know, because I don't look at the clock. When I'm sitting here at the end of my day, bro, and I'm watching TV, I'm just watching TV. See, and a lot of y'all can't do that, and I'm going to tell you why. Because y'all don't know how to put y'all phone down. If y'all learn how to put your phone down when you get home and stop playing in your phone so much, you wouldn't care about what time it is. The more you play, every time you pick your phone up, you're looking at the clock. Now you're looking at the clock and it's 10 o'clock. I better go to sleep. I don't be on my phone. I don't get in my phone. I don't be in my phone probably even in the morning till about 7:30, 7 o'clock. I don't be in my phone. And I'm up at 3. I done got up. I did a million things. That's the last thing I'll do is I be in this phone as least as possible. That's how you get more sleep, bro. That's how you get more sleep. I learned that years ago. What I would do is I would take a towel and stick it over my alarm clock. So watch this. Let me give y'all some game. Listen close. Listen to me. Let's say you got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Your alarm is set at 5 in the morning. You wake up in the middle of the night at 3:30 to go take you a leak, get you some water. You look at that clock and it says 3:30. you're not gonna go to sleep because in your mind you're gonna be like, man, it's 3:30, it's almost 4 o'clock. I'm gonna oversleep. So you're gonna lay down and you're gonna keep waking up and waking up and waking up. Well, if you wake up and you don't look at the clock and you just lay down and go back to sleep, you don't know if you've been asleep for 10 minutes or 5 hours because you don't know what time it is. It's a mind thing, guys. So's a man thinketh, so he is. Yeah. Oh, Block, I hear what you just said. Oh, yeah, you don't need that much. I don't even get 5 hours of sleep. I probably get four. I probably get 4 or 5. And the first week is hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's hard getting up at 3 in the morning. The first week, but your body will adjust within a week. And you just like literally, I wake up, like I set my alarm for 3, but I wake up at 2:45 actually. I just wake up. And I'm like, that's when I look at my phone, like, oh, it's 2:45. Let me get up. And I'm sitting going back to bed. That semen retention, guys. So check this out, man. We at the second half of this because God is good. So now we talking about some good habits, some good vices, some good devices that we need in our life. That's gonna overtake all that negative stuff. And that first one, y'all better believe it's embracing a higher power. My higher power is God. So I don't want to disrespect nobody. Somebody's higher power could be Buddha. It can be whoever. As long as your higher power ain't another man, I'm cool with it. Dr. D, what's up with you? Amen. Your first vice should be embracing a higher power, something greater than you, something not of this earth, something that you can't touch. And it should not be another person. See, that's the problem with this world. Everybody's putting their faith in man, and man is flawed. So for those who put their faith in man, what makes this man more important than you? I hate to talk politics in here, guys, because I don't know Joe Biden and I don't know Donald Trump. But you got people in this Donald Trump case, you got witnesses that are saying, he just looks like a regular man. Well, he is just a fucking regular man, an old man at that. He is just a regular man. He's not above nobody else. I've taught y'all to quit putting people above you. You only put your higher power above you. Coach, a self-disciplined man, can you self-living with a woman? Yeah, of course I have. I definitely could. The woman can be a vice. Let me tell you. You know what? Let me pronounce your name. Is it Kanyiso? Kanyiso? I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. Is it Kanyiso? That's a great question. Yes, sir. Man, I'm a man. I'm a man of God. I love the Lord. The Lord have kept me through so much. I have a purpose, and that purpose here, I'm giving it to y'all right here, raw and uncut. But check this out. Your woman, first of all, your woman, as for those of y'all women in here, women have purpose too. Your woman should be aligned with your purpose. And as long as your woman is aligned with your purpose, hold up, that's another video. We talking vices here. You can send me 30 G's and I'll show you what to do with it. That's a whole like I'm in the finances. But yeah, as long as your woman is aligned with your purpose, and that means she's pushing you to be the best version of yourself. You do everything with your woman, man, because you need a woman. I don't know, a lot of y'all men out here, I don't know why y'all think you need a woman. You need a strong entity by your side, and she's not going to be of a hindrance to you as long as you're on your purpose, because your woman ain't worried every 2 seconds about you running up in her. She ain't worried. If you got a real strong woman, she ain't worried about you. She ain't worried about the little stuff. She wants you to be the best version of yourself. She's going to help you along the way. So your woman just got you. That's where that communication comes in, to let your woman know what's really going on, and don't get off your purpose for anyone, including your woman. And as long as your woman is okay with that, man, you winning. You winning. Okay, thank you. I hope to visit your country one day too. Heard it's very beautiful over there. Yeah, and a line woman. Yeah, and you gotta have a woman gotta be aligned with your purpose. So, like Kenyiso said, listen, God, Kenyiso had a great question. Should you have a woman if you're trying to be on your purpose and your semen retention, all that? Sure, you can. But if you got the kind of woman that's nagging at you and you saying, you know what, because I'm on my purpose, I have to sit down. I gotta read this manual to get my CDL license because I want to drive trucks. And I gotta read this manual today. Well, if she's somebody that allows you to read and saying, okay, babe, are you hungry? Let me get you something to eat while you read. You thirsty? If she's trying to comfort you while you on your purpose, she should be there. But if she over here talking about, when you gonna be done reading? Because I'm ready to go eat. Well, when you gonna be done? Because you ain't never done with your purpose. It's time for her to go. It's time for her to go and get yourself a rotation. And what is a rotation? That's when you on your purpose. And if you want to do it 5 days a week, 7 days a week, 4 days a week, you pick a rotation of women to only give your sexual energy to, which means they know up front that you're on your purpose and they know that you ain't trying to be with them. And they know that, hey, when you come through, I'm finna bust that thing out. But if you've been on your semen retention, like I've been teaching you, it ain't even gonna feel good. That's only gonna last, bro. It's only gonna last so long, and it's not just you're gonna be bored. It's not gonna be fun no more. Man, semen retention is a game you play with yourself. Like, oh, let me because God, I wasn't addicted to no porn. I wasn't addicted, I don't have them addictions. I wasn't addicted to no porn. And if I want to do something, I just say to myself, I ain't doing it. But I ain't knocking nobody that do. But the semen retention, man, that's like a game you play. When you learn how to stimulate a woman's mind mentally, you've already did that thing with her and didn't even touch her. It's a whole different feeling. And when you learn how to do that with a woman, you can have any woman you want. But yeah, the woman has to be aligned with your purpose, man. A helpmate. God, listen, like Heavy, check this out. Check this out, Heavy. I'm gonna give y'all women some game too, because y'all might not know this. You know, Woman came from up under your heart from a rib. That's why your woman always know what's going on with you. You ever notice that your woman always know what's going on with you? That's because she came from inside of you. And somebody that came from inside of you is always gonna know what's going on with you. We as men, some of you guys are always, you don't know what's going on with your woman, and you find yourself being frustrated with your woman, like, oh, she bitching, she in a mood, she emotional. A woman was meant to be emotional. She's supposed to be emotional. She's a woman. You're not supposed to be emotional. And if you want to know what's going on with her, you got to talk to her. You got to ask God for that information. But your woman, she was made to be a helpmate, not a slave or a servant, because you should be reaching for a strong woman, not low hanging fruit, not somebody that's just gonna do everything you tell her to do. No, you can have a submissive woman, because when you find a strong helpmate who's strong, and because she see how you move and groove, she see you keep your word to yourself, like getting up at 3 a.m. every morning, even when you tired. She see you grinding, even when you tired. She gonna follow you and do anything you ask her to do. Now you got a helpmate. You in it, wife. Now the next vice, guys. The next vice. The next vice. The next vice. The next vice. The next vice you need to be concerned with is reading, guys. Reading, 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 reading. Educating yourself. That should become a vice. You should find yourself reading at least 1 hour a day. 1 hour, at least minimum 1 hour a day. And I ain't talking about no romance novels either. I ain't talking about no romance novels either. You should find yourself reading, man, every day. Getting your read on. That's another vice that you need to be you need to get addicted to. But my favorite vice, man, it's the gym. You got to get addicted to that gym, like O Block over there. You got to get addicted to that gym. Can you dig it? That's a good vice to have. A good vice to have is like, man, I got to get my workout in. Them books contain knowledge. And guess what? That knowledge is gonna be there long after we leave. And some of y'all in here, y'all got a book that you have not written yet. You have a book that you have not written yet. The gym and reading. That's a good vice. Because guess what? Guys, you notice the good vices, they don't cost you anything. The good vices are not going to put you in bankruptcy. The good vices are going to make you be the best version of yourself. The good vices are only going to build you to be a strong person. They're gonna give to you, not take away anything. That's right, Anthony. That's right, Anthony. And I've never gotten a phone number in the gym. Never. I don't do no flirting at the gym. Never have, not one time. I've been going to the gym over 30 years. That's my church. That's why I get down at. I don't play in the gym. I don't want to talk to you in the gym. I don't want to be your friend in the gym unless you like a Christian and we're gonna talk about coming to a Christian's group and exchanging information or collaborating. But I'm not there to socialize. Yes, it's Dr. D. That's what I'm consistent. That's what I'm not consistent at. Got to hit that gym, get comfortable working from home, and being a new. Hey, Dr. D. Congratulations on being a new father too, man. Man, hey, throw it up for Dr. D, man, on some fatherhood. Man, I love fathers. You know, I was a single father for quite some time, a full-time single father at that. Yeah, but Dr. D, you get them priorities in order. Get those priorities ordered, you know, because it's hard being a father than working in the gym, but you can do it. You just, you know, you're gonna miss a little sleep, but you're gonna get it down pat. And that's the best thing, man. If you why you say legs most important? Why do I why do I say legs are most important? Because your legs are the biggest part of your body. The legs is what make you move around. Everything is connected to your legs. The legs is what pumps the most testosterone into your body. The biggest body part pumps the most blood into your body, therefore putting the most testosterone in your body. Yeah, your legs are the most. If you can't walk, you can't do nothing. And I don't. I mean, and as far as a jump rope, this is what I tell people: jump rope. It ain't as easy as you think it is. Jump rope is a full body workout. It will tone your arms. It will tone your abs. It will work your legs. It will work your shoulders. Get a jump rope. I don't have them on. I'm not even going to use this streaming software. And plus, this is my second one. Yeah, this is my second one. I'll be using my super chat feature, you know, the next ones because God, everything ain't about money with me, you know. But believe me, they're gonna be on there. Believe me when I tell you. See some of us, man, and I feel you, Aaron. Some of us ain't about money. It'll be there, trust me. It'll be there. All the private videos, all that stuff will be there because some things that's worth talking about is worth paying for. And I don't do it for the money, but it's just money that come with it. It feels more to me. It's more to me for y'all to be in here. And plus I want to see who I want to be my moderators and things like that. No, I don't. I got a brand new juicer back there that I've never used. I'm not against it, but I just don't do it. Juice fruit? No, I don't do it. Hmm. Now, here's another good advice, guys. Here's another good advice. Now, I've been teaching y'all to get up at 3 in the morning because you do what? You get your day started off right. You get it started off right. You're getting your day started off early. Okay. You're getting it started off early. And you're winning because you ain't got on that phone. You're praying. You most align with your purpose at 3:45 a.m. You done read something motivational. You went to the gym. You winning. That's your morning. So here's the kicker. Try to get you a nap during that day, even if it's at the end of the day. Get you a little power nap, because when you wake up, what that does is you're now so refreshed that now gave you a chance to have two mornings. That's how you create two mornings for yourself. And how did I learn that? I read that in a book. I read that in a book. That's how you create two mornings for yourself in the same day and get twice as much stuff done. Oh, the times two, the most important habit is embracing a higher power. Whatever your higher power is. Mine is God. Two mornings. That's how you give yourself two mornings, is by taking a nap. Now you wake up, you feeling refreshed, you know, if whatever you ate, your body looking better. You don't notice that your body look better when you wake up in the morning after you rested? Hey, you give yourself a little nap, man. Set the timer, even if it ain't but like 30 minutes, 45-minute power nap. And you wake up, you refreshed. Now you back at it. That's how you get up at 3 in the morning. You grind all day and sit up all night. Yes, yes, yes. Mm. Now, guys, here's another huge one. Because I only have two more, man. I only have two more. A good habit, a great habit. And I touched on this. Yes, sir, I work overnight. Okay, well, you just switch your nights to the morning. Well, I mean, your morning, like, so whatever time you wake up, so you just switch it. So whatever time you normally wake up, just wake up a little earlier. Same thing. You just waking up, your morning might start in the afternoon. So say you normally get up at 3 in the afternoon, well, you get up at noon. See what I'm saying? Or if you normally get up at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, you get up at 2, or you get up at 3. Now you gave yourself more hours. See what I'm saying? It's a way to do it. You just reverse it, bro. You just reverse it. It can be done because it's 24 hours in a day. Most people work 8. You just reverse it. You just adjust where you need to. But yeah, I believe 5 hours optimal. Yes, it is, Dion. Dion, it really is. To keep it so real with you, Dion said it. Facts. Oops. Yeah, that's all you need. That's all you really need is 5 hours. You got to think about your day, man. Think about your day. You're at work 8 hours, right? You're at work 8 hours. Okay, let's say you sleep 8 hours and you work 8 hours. That's 16 hours that went by in your day. That leave 8 hours left, right? You got to get dressed and get undressed. That's an hour. That give you the 17 hours. Okay. You got to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's another 2 hours out your day. That's 19 hours, right? That's 19 hours out of your day. You got 4 hours left. You got to take a shower, boom, and get yourself together. That's 20 hours. That only give you 4 hours left to even do something to be successful and get on your purpose. If you somebody that want to sleep 8 hours out the day and don't know how to use your time wisely, guys, do the math. Should I've had a few professions. What was your profession? I haven't punched anybody's clock in 17 years. But get up. But yeah, So the next thing that y'all should be doing is staying off them phones, man. See these phones? See these phones? Man, get off these phones. Get off these phones. Get off these phones. Get off these phones. Man, stay off these phones, man. Like once you get home, get off these phones. Stay off these phones, guys. Get off these phones. Because when you get on these phones and you stay on these phones all day, all it does, I mean, when you get home, the lights from these phones, it keeps you from winding down at night and even getting a proper night of sleep. So when you go in there, man, and start swiping and checking your Facebook, once you done got in your bed for the day, that's now stimulating you for another 30 minutes. So stay off that phone. That's a great habit to have, is to put the phone down. If I had it my way, I would go get a pager. And most of all, man, this is my last one, bro. This is my last one, guys. No matter what you do, no matter what you have going on in your life, it's 24 hours in a day, and you need to learn something new every day. You need to make it a point. You need to make it a point to learn something new every day. You need to learn something new every day. I don't, I mean, because you can get wisdom from a child. And when I say learn something, I don't mean learn how to bake a cake. Learn something. Learn something that you didn't know. Learn a new word in the dictionary. Learn something that's going on in your country. Like, let me tell you what I learned today. Let me tell you what I learned today. I learned today when I was watching the news that in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, they was taking these people to this warehouse and torturing them in this warehouse down there in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That's what I learned today. This something I learned today. What did I learn yesterday? I learned yesterday that a governor in Arkansas passed a law that gave 13-year-olds the right to work, so they can go put these 13-year-old Hispanic immigrant kids in these chicken factories. That's what I learned yesterday. But I learn many things every day. You should make it a point to learn something each and every day. Always be learning, guys. Always be learning. If you're not learning nothing, you stagnant. If you are not learning nothing, if you are sitting up in your box, if you are sitting in your box and not growing bigger than that box and not learning something or trying to learn something new each and every day, you're actually passing away. You're not even existing. You're moving into the negative. You should be learning something every day, guys. Exactly. Kanyiso, be observant and aware to learn something new from anybody. A perfect stranger, a homeless person, a child, a baby, anybody. You can learn something from anybody because nobody knows it all. I don't know it all. Nobody knows it all, but you should be learning something new every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. And God, that's it, man. It's question and answer time. Did anybody got any questions that's pertinent to these vices and stuff? So that ain't got nothing to do with the gym. We ain't talking business talks. That's a whole nother video. Pertinent to this live. Anybody got any questions? Anybody want to just throw something in the comments? Anybody got something they want to talk about? The best habit I acquired is taking a pause before I react and respond. Well, you should. Because that's dealing your emotions, and it will get you in trouble every time. Y'all saw Diddy do it in that Cassie video where she's down there trying to get on the elevator, and Diddy running through the hallway with nothing but a towel on in the elevator, snatching her up in the hotel. He was in his feelings. But that's what the drugs did to him. That's what the vices did to him. And now, man, Diddy going to go away for a long time, and it's about who he taking with him. See, it all leads to bigger stuff. You have to think before you react. You just can't be around here, man, with like a crash dummy. It don't work like that. Dr. D, let me see. Let me check my email. Hold up. Okay, Dr. D, I just saw that, man. I'll respond to you. We'll work that out. You just let me know what kind of block of time you want, 30 minutes, hour, and we'll work that out, man. I'll work it out to your schedule. And we'll be right here. Appreciate you. And guys, I want you to know something. When you and this is how I roll. And we can have we can have integrity in this group. We can have integrity in this setting, which I don't outside of this, man. I don't go and talk to in my private life to what's going on and things we talk about up in here. If they want to be up in here, so be it. I know a person can replay the video. That's on them to do so, right? If I have a consultation with you, I don't talk about that with nobody. And I would appreciate it if somebody shares something, in here, man. Because this is a safe place. If somebody shares something about their personal life in here, I would appreciate it to stay up in here and never get thrown up in anybody's face. I would greatly appreciate that. Um, that's why people don't want to come out and talk about things and be out in the open because people are so judgmental, and I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm not here to laugh at nobody. I ain't here to tell you that you're going to hell because I'm a Christian. I ain't here to tell you none of that. I'm just here to give good advice, to give you some of my life experiences, to bounce some things off each other, and to grow. That's it. I'm here to motivate. I'm a motivational person, man. I done did it all. But we going to keep that quiet, man, for real. Dr. Kenyaso is putting the work on a positive vice is putting in the work on a positive wise, whether you're at profession or you're at your self improvement. Well, I don't understand. I don't understand your question, brother. Kanye, so I don't understand your question. Could you rephrase it, please? I got a cousin just moved over to Africa too. He built a beautiful home over there, man, for cheap. Avery the coach got a great book for you. It's called The Nine. Hold up. Look. See? It's called The Nine Laws. Nine Laws by Ivan Thorne. It's definitely gonna be on my list. See, I've gotten two good books in the last 2 days too that I need to get. But I just started reading the seven habits of highly effective people. I just started reading that a couple days ago, so it's about like this thick. It's gonna take me a minute, but it's a great book. Great book. I read about an hour a day, sometimes more. I read at least an hour a day. America, I have noticed that the smallest things can have the biggest consequences. When I was 14, I gave a friend some relationship advice, and now she's married and her husband. Oh man, that's cool. That's what's up. And they can be. They can be. That's words are very powerful. In a good way and in a negative way. That's why I'm not into. I don't. That's why I don't talk about negative stuff. You know, I don't even put negative stuff on my. I might tell y'all a story on my video, but I don't talk about negative stuff, man. You look at these rappers who are always talking about getting deleted and they funeral, and what happened? They had funerals. So your words are very powerful, man. You speak life into yourself. I choose to speak life into myself each and every day, man. So that's definitely important. Coach, you going to, am I going to, yeah, I'm going tomorrow. So yeah, I go to the gym every day. Am I going live to again today tomorrow? Uh I'm probably gonna go live tomorrow. I'm not going today. I'm going to church. I go to church at 5 o'clock on Saturdays. So no, I'm gonna go live tomorrow, but I'm gonna if you look on my videos on my page, I'm gonna show you what time it's gonna be on there. It'll more than likely be early afternoon or early morning. Bro, this jump rope. Hey Dion, check this out. Get it first. First, this is what you do, bro. Get a jump rope. Get a jump rope. Just see how many times you can jump it without getting tired first. That's gonna let you know where you at because it ain't easy. And then what I do, this is what I used to do. I just did a challenge on my Facebook like a month ago where I did 200 push-ups a day and I did 500 skips of the jump rope. That jump rope is gonna have you right, man, in like a week. So it's about how many skips you want, bro. Start off with 200. Like I was told that I was told that I work really harder than the average person. So I would do 500. So I could do sets of 100 and boom, five, and then I'm done. But I would tell you start off with like 200, but you'll know when you go to jump that rope and you ain't jumped rope in a while that it ain't as easy as you thought it was gonna be. So just see how many times you can get it first, and depending on how many times you get it, try to start off with maybe 100 a day and go up to 200 a day, but be consistent, and it'll start taking weight up off of you, bro. I promise you. I got I got hella workout videos, but I gotta figure out how to post them. Uh, well, you know what? I could post them in my shorts. I could post them in my shorts because they got, they might have music to them, but I can't post. I don't know how to post on the regular platform yet, because of copyright issues. Because the gym be playing music in the background. But I will be posting the yeah, get you hey, yeah, okay, get you a jump rope. I promise you it work. So because right now, guys, what this is what I'm on. This is what I'm on right now. I do 100 burpees a day, but I don't just do the regular burpees. I do penitentiary burpees. To where when I do my penitentiary burpees, I'm talking about I'm going down 2, 3 pumps. I'm doing Navy SEALs. I'm up with it. Kickbacks, one. It take me 30 minutes to do 100. I'm doing some real deal burpees. So I do 100 burpees, then I lift weights. After I do my burpees, then I lift weights. And I circuit train every day. So I work every part of my body every day. Every day. I do my burpees in the morning. Then after that, boom, I lift. Now I got my day started. Yeah, I got a half pound jump rope, O block. I got a tool. It's about this thick. It's about this thick. My jump rope look like the little ropes that you use for your shoulders, like that. That's what it's made out of, but it's about this wide. And it's heavy. It's heavy as hell. Yeah, it's heavy as hell. But other than that, guys, I'm finna leave. Hey, man, my time is up, God. I want y'all to know, man, I love you. I appreciate you tapping in. I'm finna get up out of here, man. I gotta get dressed. I gotta go to church. And I might throw a video on here too before I leave. But I want y'all to, man, I thank you guys for tapping in with me for this live. It was hella important. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I'm gonna put the time on there though later on. I got some things to do, man. But I'm gonna be back tomorrow. But I want you guys to have a beautiful day, man. I appreciate you guys listening. Anthony, I appreciate you guys listening. 24K, gracias. Because I got to get somebody to be a moderator for me. Somebody's going to need some moderators in here. Because, man, we're going to take the page to a whole nother level, man. They're going to fuck with it. The merch is coming soon. Trust me. The merch would already be here, but I wanted to make my merch out of some real fly shirts, man. I mean, when not like no regular t-shirts, some real fly shit, because I'm into real fly shit. But it's about me passing my message on, not making it out of a particular kind of material. But I got some real fly shit coming, man. You can bet that. Hey, Frank, I appreciate you watching, bro. Much love. Aaron Moses, much love. Y'all have a blessed day. Be safe. Stay away from them vices, man. Get those good vices and let the devil, man, push the devil up out of y'all life, okay? Never knew my dad's. Well, guess what, man? You got a coach. I appreciate you too, Anthony. This is why I do it, bro. This is why I do it. But I want y'all to have a beautiful day, man. A very beautiful day. And I'm tapping out in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.